Shut Up and Dribble Citizenship and Green Card of America. Intl activist SDWJR. My country is the greatest country like America. But nobody has to shut up and dribble to be legal or have a life. This what fear me the most of America. Nothing is given without a comeback. SDWJR. Why am I afraid of accepting or expecting anything from white America? Because every time you do, it always comes back to haunt you. Nothing is given for free in this country, and even the green card and citizenship come with a price. It doesn't matter if you're black or not. Nothing is truly free to anyone in America, especially not black Americans. Citizenship and green cards can be taken away at any time without warning. Nothing is guaranteed. I hate to be the bearer of this truth, but this is America, and it's a truth that's woven into the very fabric of this nation. Black Americans have lived under the weight of this shut up and dribble mentality for far too long. It's the unspoken truth of this country, and it's been their reality, not just for a few years, but for generations. They've been pushed down, silenced, and stripped of their rights, being told, quite literally, to shut up and dribble, or in other words, to stop speaking out, stop questioning, and just comply. The citizenship that black Americans hold today wasn't given freely. It was earned through struggle, sacrifice, and pain. And even then, there's always the lingering fear that it could be taken away. Just like that. I remember a conversation I had with a friend who was a black American, someone who was born here, but was still unsure whether his citizenship would remain intact. He laughed, but there was a deep sadness in his words as he said, "We got our citizenship from dying and working for white America as property. We didn't get our citizenship the normal way in this country." And that goes for all black generations. His words hit me hard, and as I reflect on that conversation now, everything becomes clearer. Who is considered American? Who gets to claim their place in this society? And at what cost? These questions sound good on paper, but the reality is far from the truth. White America loves to talk about citizenship, about freedom, and about the American dream, but those ideals are reserved for some and not for others. I was once told by a person, nothing America gives out doesn't have a price tag, and they can take it back from you at any time. This isn't just about immigration status or green cards. This is about how America treats its own people, particularly black people. Citizenship and the promise of belonging are often illusions. They can be revoked at any time. Whether you're an immigrant with a green card or a black American who's had their citizenship for centuries, there's always a catch, always a cost. When you're black in America, you learn that nothing is guaranteed. You learn that no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you contribute, the system can turn on you at any moment. It's a system that constantly reminds you of your place and controls your future, all while pretending to offer you the security of citizenship and the rights it supposedly provides. But those rights are conditional, and they can be stripped away, leaving you with nothing but a reminder of how fragile your position truly is. That's why I'm afraid. I'm afraid of putting too much trust in a system that's not built for me or anyone like me. It's a system that allows you to believe you have a place in society, but always keeps the door open for you to be kicked out. This is the reality of being black in America. There's always a catch, always a price. And even the promise of citizenship or a green card isn't as secure as it seems. So, don't expect too much from white America. Don't expect them to give you anything for free. If they do, know that there's always a cost attached. And when that cost becomes too high, they'll take it all away without a second thought. Black Americans have known this for centuries. We've lived it, and we continue to live it today. There is no guarantee. There is no permanent security. And for those who think they've made it in this country, don't get too comfortable. It can all be taken away in the blink of an eye. And when it is, you'll remember that nothing comes without a price, especially not your place in America.